At the virtual launch of the survey report on the impact of the African Continental Free Trade Area on medium, small, and micro-scale enterprises in Nigeria, Omoumi Gbadamosi, Country Director, Center for International Private Enterprise, in collaboration with some coalition partners, during her remarks said the report is SIPE philosophy of promoting market-oriented reforms through private enterprise and providing enabling environment for MSMEs businesses to thrive. Gbadamosi speaks further.
This gesture is driven by SIPE's philosophy of promoting market-oriented reforms through private enterprise and helping to create the enabling environment for business to thrive. It is also intended to unlock economic opportunities that hitherto are latent. The research is a cost-benefit analysis focused on the impact of the continental free trade on MSMEs in Nigeria and aimed at articulating policy positions that will ensure that MSMEs in Nigeria maximize the opportunities presented by the African Free Trade Area.
Director General, Nigerian Association of Chambers of Commerce, Industries, Mines and Agriculture, NACIMA, Ambassador Ayola Olukoni, noted that the survey will serve as a roadmap to enable SMEs to play with the African Continental Free Trade Agreement and create awareness of what it entails. Olukoni speaks further.
NACIMA, as a foremost national chambers of commerce, is right in the thick of it. And that was why we started our dialogue series, so that people can have understanding. Of course, we will still continue. We will push on pre-ratify. But it is very important, and I'm glad that we have this survey. This survey will help us to serve as a roadmap in terms of how do we get our SMEs to really play within the AFCT. We must now take it out to SMEs. This is where we all come in as members of the organized private sector, letting people know what will be involved in terms of clean harbor.
Director of Education, Governance and Research Center for the Study of Economics of Africa, CSEA, Dr. Adedeji Adeniran, gave a comprehensive review of the report findings and recommendations for an improved free trade agreement. Adeniran speaks further.
Is a way of trying to look beyond the well-known facts about economic integration. And what are these well-known facts? Will lead to an improvement in intra-African trade. It will lead to net welfare improvement, to ensure access to larger markets and access to skilled labor.
Francis Anatogon, Senior Assistant to the President on Public Sector Matters and Secretary National Action Committee on the AFCTFTA, launched the survey and gave a feedback on the government interventions for MSMEs. Anatogon speaks further.
If 80% of our workforce are SMEs, then it's a no-brainer that AFCFTA has to work for SMEs. My team at DFID Bridge 2 are having conversation around how we can aggregate SMEs to work for AFCFTA, and we are making our efforts to ensure that we capture them and we actually make them a core pillar for the AFCFTA strategy. I can assure you that this report, we will study it carefully and see what we can adapt into that strategic plan that we are putting together.
The Secretary to the Lagos State Government, Folashade Jaji, said the state government is gender sensitive and has been breaking major barriers to ensure that women not only fulfill their aspirations but reach the pinnacle of their careers, especially in public services. The youth have been urged to be peace ambassadors and avoid violent activities in the elections taking place today in Ghana. This was a call made by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the ECOWAS Chief Election Observer to Ghana. And finally, in sports, New Zealand football has chosen not to penalize the National Women's League leaders for fielding an ineligible players in their first 3 matches of the season due to exceptional circumstances. Today is the 13th day of the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Today marks 6 years, 237 days since our Chibok girls have been captured, 2 years and 293 days since the abduction of Leah Sharibu, the Dapchi girl. Women Radio 91.7 calls for the safe release of all our girls still in captivity. And Women Radio demands justice from the government for victims and survivors of sexual abuse and rape. If you have been sexually abused, please contact the Sexual Assault Referral Center near you. Women Radio urges you to observe all precautionary measures against COVID-19 and stay safe. The news is edited by Esther Alaribi. I am Bukola Balogun. Good afternoon.
WFM 91.7.
We are Nigeria's first female-centric radio station for women and families. WFM 91.7.